Goonies, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about stuff that Pubg PC has that we don't have, and we want it. So let's get started. Now guys, to start this video, I'm going to start off with the MOSIN NAGANT. That is a sniper variant that Pubg PC has that Pubg Mobile don't. It is very similar, if not the same, to the range and power of the Kar 98, and both of them are rifles that were widely used in World War II and were extremely effective. The MOSIN NAGANT was actually created by Captain Sergei Mosin in 1891, and it has an effective range of 500 meters. Of course, the render distance in Pubg Mobile will not allow for that range of sniping, but it would be an awesome addition if you love bolt action snipers. And I mean, you're probably thinking, well, why mess with it? You already have the Kar 98. But hey, if Pubg PC has it, Pubg Mobile wants it. We want it, Pubg Mobile. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the new throwable feature. Now, in Pubg Mobile PC, you can throw your melee weapons to, of course, take out your enemies, but they've added something even more to that, and you can actually throw ammo or anything to your teammates in the middle of firefights, just like you see in this cool clip, which, by the way, is completely amazing. And, you know, you say, well, how often would that be used? It just depends. In close quarter CQC combat, how many times have you needed a med pack or something like that, and your teammate had to run across a hallway or something to get it to you and risk being killed for that? So with this feature, you won't have to do that anymore. Look, throwable pan. I mean, how beautiful is that? Throwable boost strings. I mean, look, it's absolutely cool. Why not bring it to Pubg Mobile? I think we deserve it. Now, the next thing that we're going to take a look at is something I feel like that is super needed in Pubg Mobile. It is the new LMG, the MG42, which is a World War II variant LMG that had a super high fire rate. Was kind of probably hard to control necessarily unless you were prone, but this gun had a super high fire rate and was a nasty LMG. Pubg Mobile does not have but two current LMGs with the 249 and of course the DP28. Those are the two variants of LMGs that are currently in the game, and I feel like that the MG42 is definitely a welcome addition, and even more LMGs should be added to the game. Why not, right? Just, yeah, because I mean, I think LMGs are cool. They have their drawbacks, but I think overall they're pretty cool. The DP would not be a very close quarter weapon, but I think this particular LMG with the high fire rate, could you imagine like in military base hip firing with this weapon with that kind of fire rate? It would be devastating, and I think that it would be definitely utilized from hip fire in close quarters, almost as good as an SMG. Right, imagine with a 100 round magazine. Yeah, it would be nice. All right, so gun truck and diversionary grenades. Now, this is a brand new feature that has come to Pubg Mobile Sandhawk version 2.0. And this, of course, is a cinematic trailer that's going to have all these new features in it. Now, the gun trucks, I think, are super cool. They're only in Sandhawk. I think that we deserve those. There is the diversionary grenade. It actually sounds like a bunch of shooting, and so therefore creates a diversion for you and your team to move. I think that part would be super awesome. Is there one of these in real life? No, there's not. This is actually just a video game thing, but it would work so well. And these are actually real life gun trucks. They were real. These gun trucks were utilized in many different locations, many different conflicts. So that part is real. And the gun truck in Pubg Mobile PC actually drops occasionally. I think if you shoot it, or maybe it just drops occasional loot, tier 3. Now, the level 4 backpack. You're like, Goon, why do we need this? why not? It's more storage more storage of ammo, more storage of everything, throwables. It just makes you more dangerous. Now, of course, you see this one has an antenna, and there is an hypothesis that there's going to be, you know, like mortar strikes or something that you'll be able to call in once you get this backpack. I don't really know because I don't play Pubg PC. If there's any of you guys that play Pubg PC and can, you know, elaborate that to me or tell me what you guys think, I don't really know because I don't play the game. All I know is I'm seeing like artillery strikes right now, and it looks pretty sick. And that's in the new map, Clericdragoon. I might make a video about those maps because I feel like that's another thing it would be super nice to have. Also, they have facial tattoos. I don't really care about that. I don't think that we will benefit that much from that. But this right here, this diversionary grenade would be simply amazing to be able to utilize in game. It would give you some ability as a solo versus squads to be able to get your way out of situations. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the 15 times scope. Now, in Pubg PC, they got the 15 times, and I think they have a 12 times. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a 6 times, and this is going to show you, this was Wacky Jackie. I think he was doing some comparisons with it, and he blends it. And so when you completely zoom out, it turns it into a 6 times. I think that we in PUBG Mobile deserve a 15x scope. Why not? If it would give us a more, a longer effective range, I think that would be kind of cool. There you go. Here it is in action. Very devastating. I think that I, for one, would really, really enjoy that. If you use bolt action snipers, I think that you would enjoy that substantially. Having that ability to see farther. Now right here, Wacky Jackie is basically saying that the 12 times and the 15 times are basically the same. But either way, if we had one or the other, I wouldn't care. I would like to have one or the other. We have currently an 8 times, and that's as far as it goes in PUBG Mobile. And I'm not sure why they didn't add a 12, but it's time, guys. Add that 12. Us bolt action sniper guys would really like that. And look at the rangefinder on this particular optic. Wacky Jackie did say it works great. Gliders. Yes, this. Look at this. Wacky Jackie sniping people from a glider. Can you imagine the content that we could make with this PUBG Mobile? Could you imagine? Now watch Jackie right here. Watch this. This man's a god. Boom. Done. That's all I'm saying. I could watch clips of people getting sniped from a glider all day long. Or either people sniping a guy out of a glider all day long. This is super cool, and I think that it would be super nice to add this to PUBG Mobile. But this is in the regular mode. This is not a payload mode or none of that stuff. This is actually in regular game, and I think they're always worried about the balance of the game and ruining the game with a particular weapon or vehicle. I really don't see that this is going to hurt anybody. It moves so slow that you'd be able to knock it out of the sky. Now, C4 explosives. Now this one, I just gotta say, like, I've played a lot of different video games over the years, and C4 is probably one of the most funnest things to utilize. But I gotta say, the way that PUBG Mobile's PC variant C4, the way you have to play it, isn't exactly how I would like to see it implemented in PUBG Mobile. I'll elaborate more on that, but they also have sticky bombs, and he's selecting that now. Now this is a sticky bomb. It doesn't have the power of C4, but it does blow holes in maps like Clericdragoon. They have like doors and stuff that you can enter. In PUBG PC, there's a lot more secret spots that you can get into, and so they have all these different explosive variants. But the C4 is actually super powerful and will actually damage, if not kill you, when you're behind walls and it's on the other side. Like, it's ridiculously powerful. I think with PUBG Mobile, if they would tone it down a bit and then allow us to detonate it with a switch, you know, like when we want to, because that would allow a content creator so much more flexibility. And this is what I'm talking about right here. This is in Battlefield, and obviously this is a plunger, but it's the same thing. Look at him, he's using it and he's blowing these guys up. And think about the highlight reels we could make. So with that being said, that's going to sum up video. This is what we want PUBG Mobile. You got it in PUBG PC. We want it in PUBG Mobile. Bring it to us, guys. Make us happy. Put a smile on our face. And with that being said, thank you Goonies so much for watching. And I am out of here. Continue watching to the end, amigos.
Oh.